Kirsten Wyatt.
Brian.
Welcome to Pittsburgh. Is this your first time in town?
No, I actually grew up in West Virginia.
You're kidding.
Like an hour, 45 minutes away in Clarksburg, so Pittsburgh's where we would go for our culture. So I was the female standby, and if one of the leads got sick, I would go on. So that was, I stood by for Kristen Chenoweth, which was super cool.
Did you ever get to go on for her?
I went on, yeah.
Oh,
it was
right.
awesome. In fact, do you want to hear my Broadway debut story?
Of course I do.
Okay, so I'm the standby, right? I get the call about a half an hour before the show, and you have to understand, like, I have to set the scene, and that Kristen was, like, the talk of New York City at that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
she was about to win her Tony Award.
The It Girl.
Like, yeah, she was. I mean, she still is. She's a beautiful, amazing person. But she got ill, like, right at half hour, and so they were like, "You're on," and I'm like, "Holy!" And you know, when you're standby, it's not like everybody knows you're going on. So you know, nobody was in the audience that I knew. Just the people who had paid for a ticket to see Kristen Chenoweth. And so I came down the stairs of the Ambassador Theater, and the crew and my entire cast was there, and they applauded for me. It was so special. Wow. It made me feel so good. And they made this circle around me, and they were like, "You're going to do it. Welcome to Broadway. So exciting." And it was at that time that the stage manager had to make an announcement in the house to say that I was on, right? Because they didn't have time to stuff the program. So I literally hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, at this performance of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, the role usually played by Kristen Chenoweth will be played by Kirsten Wyatt." And the entire audience went,
Welcome to Broadway.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to Broadway.
I feel that we're maybe kindred spirits in a way, because you have a fantastic online talk show / cooking show called Broadway Nosh. BroadwayNosh.com.
That's
it is
right.
Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
And what you do is you do a sort of a cooking show with a Broadway performer.
That's right.
And is it their recipe that they're bringing to the show?
It depends. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes we collaborate, on what they love. Like my friend Julia Murney, that was her family recipe. My friend Lindsay Mendez, that was her Elphaba meal. That was her favorite meal that she cooked before she went on for Elphaba. Because I mean, that's the key. A little known Broadway actor fact, actually. Just it doesn't matter where you are. It's all about how much you eat before the show. Because sometimes those costumes get real tight, and there's nothing like singing and dancing and just having it come. It's awful.
I want to help this. I want to contribute to it. So I thought the best that I could do, I had my office put together some random names.
Brilliant.
Of Broadway legends, living and deceased.
Okay.
And we're going to just pick a few at random, and then we're going to discuss what we would cook for them.
Okay, fantastic.
Possibly on your show.
I love it.
And why, if maybe there is a particular dish that they embody, and if by chance you ever have the opportunity to cook with one of these Broadway legends,
we'll have it ready.
You're going to be prepared.
I love
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Harvey Fierstein.
Okay, what would you cook with Harvey Fierstein?
Oh, I feel like we'd have to barbecue for his smoky voice.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we'll barbecue.
I think whatever it would be, it would have to be something meticulous with a lot of steps, because I'd want to hear him talking about it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So something like a Thomas Keller recipe that's like 102 steps.
Very, very picayune. What is something that's so labor intensive in the kitchen?
What is something? So how about like a cassoulet?
Carol Channing.
Oh my God.
What would you cook for Carol Channing?
I think like a lemon meringue pie, and I'll tell you why. I saw her when I was in college. She came back with Hello Dolly. Oh God, and I wish I could stand, but she shenaned. She turned off the stage in this giant dress. I mean, amazing. How old was she at that point, and she with, her hands right here, turn, just spinning off the stage. And I feel like a lemon meringue pie just sort of encapsulates that like fluffy, encapsulates like the dress that I saw her in. I don't know, what do you think?
Well, whenever I'd be out with friends to eat at a restaurant, sometimes we'd play this game to entertain each other, and it would be read the menu as Carol Channing. So what I would cook with Carol Channing would be directly related to things that I'd like to hear her say.
Of course.
Like tortilla, or but no, maybe like, guacamole is a good. So I think Carol Channing's guacamole.
Bernadette Peters.
That was a good Bernadette.
Thank you, George. That's what I know. That's the only thing I can say like her. Oh God, Bernadette Peters, her skin is so flawless. So I want something very white and creamy, like a cream of cauliflower soup.
Ah, I think it'd be funny if she came on your show and just had a recipe for just something, just because she is so pristine and beautiful, just like laden with like grease and like bacon and butter.
Chicken, yeah. That would be awesome.
I use a lot of grease. I can't do it as well as you can.
I use a lot of grease.
Right, and you'd just be shocked that Bernadette Peters would eat this, let alone cook it for somebody.
Because she's also like this.
Right. So this is like her guilty pleasure that she does once a year.
Amazing.
It's that meal that she makes. It's like a burger that's like triple stacked. Last one, Ethel Merman.
Oh well, it has to be giant and loud. I mean, I think of like just like a giant like 3-tiered wedding cake or something. Not even a wedding cake, just like a.
That's a good one.
A giant chocolate 3-tiered cake.
I'm thinking like a roast, some kind of a roast.
I love that.
Because when you make a roast, it's like declaring war. People better come and eat this. And I kind of feel the same way about an Ethel Merman performance. It's such
you're gonna eat it and you're gonna like
right,
it.
It's such an assault in some ways, but it's like one that you're happy to be assaulted by. Does that make any sense?
You win that one. You win that one.
So we are looking forward to seeing you in Guys and Dolls
I'm so excited.
here at Pittsburgh Public, playing Miss Adelaide.
Yes, sir.
And you have played her once before, I believe.
Just once. Yeah? Yes, I played her in Cleveland. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh. I know.
Oh, is that a sports thing?
It must be.
Oh,
I don't think.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Nor do I, but I'll take your word for it. But no, we're thrilled to have you here. What do you feel is so enduring about a show like Guys and Dolls?
You've got an incredible book. You've got incredible music, and you have these characters that are so vibrant and so fleshed out. To me, it is the epitome of the all-American musical.
Oh, directed by Ted Pappas.
Yes.
How is it working with T-Pap?
He's... and I'm not blowing smoke up the Pittsburgh Public's
back door.
booty. But Ted is honestly one of the best directors I've ever worked with, because he takes everything apart and it's so logical, and it's such a joy to have the connection.
You have worn some very special shoes today. We have to show these.
How do we do this?
Well, you can. Yep.
Look. Oh, that's just here. We'll just take it off.
Well,
look
because
at these shoes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am not getting my legs up on the table.
No,
but yeah.
because he wore a tuxedo, I had to give you sparkle. I'm giving you sparkle here. I'm giving you sparkle here.
I should wear this outfit more often and see what else happens. And the other thing I read today too is that Cats is coming back.
Cats.
Now, is that a show that has made its way to your resume?
Hell no, Brian. Who am I going to be in Cats?
Well, that's an excellent question, and that's what I would like to ask you. Who would you be in Cats if we cast Kirsten Wyatt in Cats? Which cat would she be?
I think I'd like to be McCavity.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm feeling myself more of a Grisabella these days.
Wait, yes.
Oh, you're changing your answer.
No. I am changing my answer, but it's not to Grisabella.
Oh.
I want to be Jenny Any Dots.
Oh, there you go. That's a good comedy.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I like that. And I don't think she has to dance that much. See, I'm at the place in my career now where I like to, it's like more bang for your buck. You know what I mean? I like to come on, not work too hard, and then go sit in the dressing room and do my crossword puzzles.
All those potential employers out there, we hope they heard that. This is what you're going to work with here. But no, Grisabella, I kind of feel like I have been her late. Like when Burgh Vivant sends me to these young professionals networking events, and I kind of come in and all the cats scatter, That's so I've actually been playing. Right, that's me.
Go.